Yo, YouTube, what's happening, y'all? So, now we do got a Bleach video on here. It's been a minute, I ain't gonna lie. Now listen, say what y'all want about arena fighters, but you're on my channel. I love arena fighters, okay? So I fought a really good Ichigo. Now I thought it was just worth uploading because I know this isn't really the main focus on the channel. And it kind of did at one point. I made it like 2-3 videos on this game before I kind of like stopped making videos on it. And for the record, I have not stopped playing it. I actually just got back into it recently, like 2 days ago. Mainly because I'm trying to go for a higher spot in the leaderboard with Grimmjow in ranked. So I am going to be like relearning the game essentially. Just some matchups that I already remember and some matchups I need to like actually work on. DLC characters excluded because I don't have the money for those, so I'll just have to kind of guess what's going on. Anyways, that being said, right? This video might be a rant about arena fighters, and that's perfectly fine. We'll still go over the set in a little bit, but this guy completely mauls me in the first game. He kind of just cooks me, I'm not gonna lie. So it's a good set. It's a good set, trust me. So, I know how everyone feels about these games by now, and if you feel the same way everyone else does, and I'll just clarify if you don't know what I'm talking about, people hate this game. And not just like this game in particular, but every other game that comes with it. Minus the Storm series and maybe the Tenkaichi series, right? But no one really hates the Storm series or the Tenkaichi series that much, because people think highly of those series, right? But when it's anything else, they hate it. They absolutely hate it. If it's not the same thing that I played before, it's trash, it's garbage, it stinks, it's pooky, it's sticky, right? That's how they feel. I'm here to tell you this right now, bro. You gotta stop feeling that way, because they are not gonna go back to the same formula. They are not gonna do that. Matter of fact, the Final Fantasy games are a perfect example of this. The Final Fantasy games used to be turn-based RPGs. And now they're just hack and slash games with RPG elements. So, if you don't like the Final Fantasy games now, you can still go play the older ones, bro. they're there. You can buy the remasters, man. They put them on sale pretty goddamn often too. So yeah, not a Final Fantasy rant, but I'm just letting y'all know there are some similarities, right? It might not be the exact same, right? Final Fantasy might have not been the best example, but to me, that's all I could find, right? They're not gonna change shit. They're gonna keep it the same way. I bet you the next Final Fantasy game is probably gonna be the same thing. Hack and slash RPG. It's probably gonna be the same shit, right? Because they're probably gonna give Final Fantasy VII a third game, a third remake. So yeah, don't ever think that these games will change. That being said, though, I do want to actually see these games change at the same time. Like, I know I just said don't expect them to change, but like the thing y'all don't understand though is that like, for them, these are the easiest type of games to make, because it kind of sells. Even though these games die pretty quickly, not for Bleach's case actually. I find matches in this game pretty quick. This game and because I played 3 arena fighters currently, not consistent. Sparking Zero, Naruto Storm Connections, and Bleach Rebirth the Souls. I don't know about Demon Slayer. I don't play that game yet. I don't have the game, I don't have the bread for it, right? But Demon Slayer 2, I imagine is probably up there too, but I'm gonna just name like 3 games, that's all I play. Those 3 games, I still get a lot of matches in. Matter of fact, very quickly. And I'm like, kind of low ranked in that game. So like, you would expect new players to not be on that. But like, they are on that, bro. They are on that. They are definitely on that, bro. I'll tell you that right now. They're definitely on that. So, if you ever thinking to yourself that these games are dead, not really, man. Not really. You'll find more matches in this game than like Under Night. These games have a bigger community than Under Night. Like, I'm not gonna lie, you people underestimate these games sometimes. Like, people don't actually leave these games in the dust. Like, they actually play these games. Now, obviously, yeah, there's no like big majors for them. No one ever hosts majors for them. Maybe because majors don't want to ever host them. Because like, even those guys don't really like arena fighters. They probably don't. I mean, they did have Sparking Zero like one of the offlines, but like, that was the last time we ever heard of that. Arena fighters don't really get a lot of love, and like I gotta like keep my bias away because I find it stupid, but at the same time it's kind of not, because like with what these games be doing all the time, I don't blame people for not like giving these games a fair try, even though I think they're really fun. It's just like people wanna get arthritis when they play fighting games, and I get that. I get that. Like being able to do hard shit is cool. I get that. But like, yeah, even though these games don't require a whole lot of execution, like when you get to a certain level of these games, it's pretty satisfying. I'm not gonna lie. I personally think it's very satisfying to understand what's going on in these games. And this guy kills me off this combo, by the way. Like, this shit is crazy. This combo was so optimal. Got fucking destroyed, man. Ended up at 69. That was a sick combo. Yeah. So I understand, like, one-button fighters, they're not impressive. I get it. I get it. I get it. I mean, I personally don't think it's that impressive either. I mean, I get it, but like, you know, I don't think combos to me really matter that much in arena fighters. Like, obviously, when I hop into an arena fighter, I'm kind of expecting the combos to be baby food for the most part. So yeah, that's not really what I care about though. Like, if the game plays fun, like Bleach Rebirth of Souls, for example, this game is very fun. It has like a very neutral base style to it, and it's not like combo heavy unless you got like the resources or some shit. But like in general, it's not like primarily focused on combos. It's more focused on like a neutral aspect of the game and movement based. So it's pretty fun to me, and that's more than enough for me to enjoy it. So yeah, that's pretty much how I feel about arena fighters. If I had more in my mind, I would probably talk about, but I'll probably just keep it for like a separate video, even though I ran about arena fighters for like 7 minutes. So I'll get back into the match. He completely cooked me the first game. I wouldn't say it would have been close. He definitely just fried me after he got that hit. So yeah. So obviously I'm not expecting my Tekken, my DBFZ viewers to know what the hell this game is. So I'll probably just explain the mechanics as I go. So as you can see here, I just did a basic combo into the little red shit. I don't know what it's called. I kind of forgot what it was called. And that's a counter hit. If I do that move and it's a counter hit, which is the strike back, I get a combo off it. You can probably see it as the same way in Tekken. Or like if you do a certain move and it counter hits, you can get like a combo or like a follow-up after it. But obviously in this game, you get combos off everything if it's a counter hit. Sometimes. This guy grabs me. That pink thing is a grab. It's pretty reactable, actually. It's pretty reactable. You can actually react to that. It can be pretty cheap, though. Because, you know, delay-based game. So it can be a little bit harder to react to than normal. But, honestly, like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good to react to. It's not too bad. It's not the worst thing in the world. And he did grab into SP1, which does a lot more damage than doing a regular combo. That was like smart on his end to go for that. And then I pop my evolution. So the health bars you see up there, those are, I think, like heat cones or whatever. I think that's what they're called. But that's basically your health. Every time you lose your health is the white bar. The white bar below the number. And if you eliminate the whole health, depending on where your character is at, like right there, since I'm in Awakening, I take 4 stocks. If I did the red move that I did in my combo, and I charge it up fully and I do that, it'll do the same animation that I just did with grimmjow, except I'll only get 3. So if you want to get more stocks, you have to kill your opponent manually without using the red move. So there's that. And he pops his Awakening. Awakenings are completely invincible when you do them, and they just play a whole cinematic, which you have to watch every time, which I know for a lot of players can get pretty exhausting. I don't blame y'all. I would not blame y'all if y'all don't find that very cool. But for me, I don't care. This is an anime game. I do not care. I like visuals. Visuals is not what I die for, but like, visuals are nice. And plus, y'all have to watch the same supers in Street Fighter every time, so it's not anything different. I break the throw because he usually throws there. I started adapting to that, like, I think in the 3rd match, I think. Ooh, spoiler, I told y'all I won this one. Spoiler. And blue reverse is not too bad there, honestly. He baited my grab. I honestly should have just been more patient there, because he definitely just did that. And he was trying to read, like... He was trying to read something, but, like, I ended up grabbing too early. I thought he was going to dash to me. It was cool, though. It was cool. And he gets me with that. So the grimmjow bar that I have down there below, that's blue right now. I don't know what the mechanic is called, but the more he gets hit, the more that fills up. And you can also fill it up manually. But when it fills up, you get access to a dash attack that's plus on block. It's more plus if you're awakened. You used to get a combo off it, but you don't anymore. So now on hit, you just get like more pressure. That's pretty much it. But it is plus. It's plus that they block it. And Grimmjow's damage kind of increases too, from what I like notice when I use it. I try to go for that move is actually safe. I just pressed after it. And he pops his white reverse, which gives him health. And that hits me. And that got me. But he can't do anything here. He has to... Can't really go for anything crazy. And then I awaken, so I'm able to punish him here. And then he's dead here. Oopa, oopa, brrrah. There we go. And we get the conversion, and we end up getting the win. We ended up getting the win there, boys. That boy Grimmjow, man. That boy Grimmjow. So we kind of adapted. Didn't do too bad. We just a little bit impatient, so we gotta play more patient here. We just can't go too crazy. Gotta play a little bit more patient off defense. That's all we gotta work on. We gotta work on our defense a little bit. So another question you probably have in mind. Well, you probably didn't ask it, but I'm just gonna answer your concerns, right? And aren't these games typically broken? Yes, just like any other game you would probably play. Now, you can make the argument your games are balanced. That's fine, right? But every game has that cheap shit going on, right? Every game is cheap. There is no game where nothing is cheap. Everything is cheap, right? And fighting games, especially. Fighting games are very cheap, right? Every fighting game is cheap. Even like some of the most loved fighting games in the community, those are some of the cheapest fighting games you'll ever play. Arena fighters are no stranger to cheap. They are like the living, they're like the breathing image of cheap. So, but you know, these games aren't really for the weak. Like if you're one of those people that like want your fighting game to be balanced and honest, yeah, you should probably stay away from this game. You probably should, because you're definitely not gonna have fun. You definitely will not have fun playing this. I think I realized too, I think that's plus. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I think that's plus though. I've seen people like mash on the third hit and they get hit afterward. Gotta whiff punish me for that actually. I whiffed that dash attack. Then I stuff out his approach. And then I tried to like go for the hold grab. I just popped it twice. I'm crying. So yeah, these fighting games, yeah, these games are broken. But like, you know, if you're not a loser woozer, you can definitely enjoy these games and still like have a good time. I definitely do, because I'm fully aware of what I'm getting myself into playing this game. But again, no fighting game avoids the cheap aspect, because every fighting game is cheap. You will not convince me otherwise. So he did a flash step there. Flash steps, you can actually do those like without getting that animation, but you're invincible to getting, you're vulnerable to getting hit in a few frames or for a few frames. So if you do that teleport randomly and like the opponent doesn't do anything, they can just punish you for it, like a raw teleport. But if you have more meter, you can kind of abuse the teleport until you don't have meter. And if you time your teleport perfectly well with your opponent's attack, you end up actually dodging their attack, and you get that cool flash step animation that Ichigo just got. And he whiffs the star, we go for a shimmy. A lot of this game's offense is RPS, just like Street Fighter 6, just like Tekken 8. But it's not like stance 50-50s or like drive rush or any of that bullshit. Well, it's similar to Street Fighter. I'd say it's more similar to Street Fighter, where like you can technically get throw looped. You technically can. Like after Oki sequence, you can definitely get like throw looped to death. You definitely can. Go for that. Combo off that. That's gonna hit me. Guess who got headshot? I was trying to play it very slowly there, and I ended up pressing into that. Alright, well, even though he took out my stock, I still have a health lead, so this is not the worst thing in the world. It's just, I think he has more resource than me, though. Yeah, he has more resource. He has his reverse meter up. So he can break out of my combo. Oh, or he can, yeah, he popped the white reverse, which is not bad either. White reverse is good. And the bars you see up there on our characters, with the red bars, those go up the more you fight. So you have the purple, which is when you pop Awakening. And then when you get to the red bar, your character does more damage. And when the red bar fully pops up, that's when your character does the most damage. And now I got my white reverse. Throw. I could definitely win here. It's very doable. But like Ichigo, he's about to get to his spirit drive, so he's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna be doing a lot of damage now. And then I almost threw here. Well, actually, I think I did throw here. I think I did throw here. Try to approach him. Here we go. There we go, and we got him. Yep, and we take it. Because I think he mashed on the plus frames, so we take it. Whew! Damn, that was close. I thought I actually lost this match. I thought I lost this set. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I lost. But no, he ended up winning. I ended up winning. Okay. That's cool. And that was a ranked match. That's first two. Yeah, that guy was pretty good, though. I'm not gonna lie. That guy was really good. That Ichigo is so, like... That Ichigo is so cheap, bro. Like, god damn, man. God damn. Like, his combos last so long, man. Like... He can just dish out so much damage and build so much meter. It's so crazy. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. I just wanted to upload a Bleach video because I haven't made one in a while. So I am like currently trying to grind this game out a little bit, try to get to the top of the leaderboards. At the time of this recording, I am like, I should probably be around like the 30s right now. I should be around the 30s. Because I was at 40, and then I ended off at 30 because I played like 2 more sets after that. So. Yeah, if you guys want to see that grind, if you guys want to see that happen, I mean, let me know in the comments. I mean, by now I probably might be grinding a little bit more. Who knows? But yeah, with that, see you guys in the next video. Peace.